dito tayo sa Sukhumvit, Thailand. So ito yung kanilang swimming pool. Ayan, see? Kumukulo-kulo yung tubig, ibig sabihin mainit. Diba? Tapos ito, ang ganda ng building, oh. Ayan, oh. Diba? Ayan, tapos ito naman, ito yung papunta sa bar nila. Para yung kung habang naliligo ka, umiinom ka. Ayan. See? Ayan. So maganda yung view, magandang tanawin dito. Ayan, ayan. Maganda ng puno. Yung building na to, ang ganda ako sa building na to. May design pa. Okay, bye-bye. So ito, i-video ko yung kwarto ko. Ito yung aking kwarto. Okay, so papasok na ako. Ngayon, para pasok siya, meron siyang key card. Yan, so pag tumunod na mira siya, pwede pumasok ng sa frame. Yan. So naka 23 degrees ang lamig ko. Medyo lamigin pa natin ng konti. Pati 18. Yan, so ito yung aking wait na. Ito yung parang closet ko. Yan, ito yung luggage ko. Yan, yung safety box, meron ako dyan. Yan. Okay, so yung aking wardrobe. Ito naman yung aking closet yata ulit. So dyan ko sasampay yung mga damit ko. Hindi lang makita yung planchahan. Okay. Ayan, so ito na yung aking kama. Yan. So kanina, ayan, so meron pa akong red wine. Ayan, nagkape na ako kanina eh. Tapos yan, okay. Ito yung aking kama. Kasi hindi nakabukas ng ilaw. Yan, so diba? Ganda, ayan. Ito yung aking working table. Ayan, so nandiyan lahat ng mga gamit ko. Yun, tapos sa likod, yan. Ayan, see? Nakita niyo yun, yung helipad na yun. Ayun oh, helipad oh. Ganda yung helipad niya oh. Yan. Building na ginagawa. Taas yan. Taas yun. Agad dun. Yun. Tapos ito naman yung MRT nila sa Sukhumvit. Yan. Yan. So, yan. Papuntang airport din yan. Pero hindi lang ako muna sumakay. Nag-taxi lang ako. Ang binay ko ang bill ko 260 baht. Nagbigay ko ng 300 baht. 200 baht yung driver. Ayan. So, ngayon naman pasok tayo sa aking banyo. Ayan. Diba? So, ganda. Ito yung aking bathtub. Bathtub. Ayan. So, naglagay na rin ako ng tubig kanina. No? So, ngayon, so, medyo main siya. Ibubukas ko na siya. Ayan. Binaksan siya. Ayan. So, mamaya, magpupuno na yan. Naliligo na ako mamaya. Ito yung shower. Ito yung mga shampoo. Ayan. So, ito naman yung control para sa shades. So, bukas mo siya. So, araw pataas. Ayan. So, makita yung shades. Maangat na. Ayan. See? Ayan. Habang napupuno ang tubig. Ayan. So, yun na. Bato si Tomas. Dito tayo. Yun. Yun. So, pag-ista siya, kusa naman siya nito eh. Ayan. Okay. Sige, bye-bye. check natin. Okay. Ito yung mga wall bracket light niya pang outdoor. Ito is track light. Then dito meron siyang maliliit na ilaw. Okay, tapos ito naman yung yung profile yan, profile. Yan, so naka-curve siya. So pwede siya meron down light. Tapos meron siyang linear light. So pwede siyang spotlight. Ito naman suspended down light. Ito wall bracket light pang indoor. So ito pwede siyang itong design. Ayan. So naka-vertical siya. Sabay nakalubog yan. Ito nakalubog sa wall. Ayan. Ito naka-surface. Ayan. Okay. Then, meron siyang bilwen. Dito sa kabila, power supply, and the modulator. Okay.
Ceiling is constructed. Yeah? You can have an empty ceiling, so an open ceiling, where we can put all kind of drivers next to the luminaires. That's a simple solution. Or we can have a concrete construction where we cannot put drivers, but we can put small converters inside. Yeah? A second thing is important, what kind of cable do I have? Do I have a cable with 3 wires running up or a cable with 5 wires running up? So these two things will decide what kind of solution we offer. Okay? This is the most common one. I have 5 wires going up. So what I do, I can bring 240 volt to the ceiling, but I can also bring the dimming to the ceiling. So I use a normal driver, which I can address by 1 to 10 volts. Yeah? This is connected to the 4 LEDs, so whatever I'm doing, the 4 will react together, of course. Yeah? If we move one further, imagine this is concrete, okay? Concrete, so I cannot put the driver next to the luminaires. What I can do, I can put a small converter. Yeah? This converter, this is an old product, exists in 350 milliamp, 500 milliamp, 700 milliamp, and these converters, they are dimmable. This is available in 1 to 10 volt dimming and in Dali dimming. Okay, the one I have here is 1 to 10 volt dimming. So again, I have 5 wires. So what I do, I put a centralized 48 volt. The 48 volt is coming into the ceiling. This 48 volt is converted to current needed for the LED. One converter can handle 2 LED. So one converter for this luminaire, one converter for this luminaire. Okay. I have the 1 to 10 volt arriving here, so everything works together because this is my command. Okay, so this works together. Luminaires are working. If we move one further, we have open ceiling like we had there, so we can use again a normal driver. Unfortunately, I want to dim, but I only have 2 wires. Yeah? So there is no way I can bring the dimming command to my driver. So this is now the time to use the Kasambi. Yeah? I put a Kasambi here. I go for a Dali, because this is the easiest one.
These two are without the Kasambi.
This is without the Kasambi. Yeah? This is here for the first time the Kasambi. Yeah? Because I only have 3 wires. I have 5 and 5, so no need to do this. You can, but no need. So here with 3 we use the Kasambi. Of course, the 4 LEDs are connected to one driver, yeah? So they work together. If I want to have this one separately from this one, I need a second driver. I need a second Kasambi. Yeah? Okay? Then the next possibility is this one here. I have again a concrete construction, so I can put converters, but I only have 2 wires that run up. Yeah? So a possible solution can be that I use the modulation system, the Smart 48. So what I will do, I have my 48 volt driver. The 48 volt coming out of the driver arrives to the modulator. In the modulator, I also connect the dimming. The dimming is here simply a push button. Yeah? So this dimming and this 48 volt is mixed together by the modulator, and this mixed information arrives here in the ceiling to my 2 converters. The converter understands this and will translate the 48 volt into the necessary current. Yeah? And in the meantime, if I'm doing an action here, it understands the action and it will change the position, the dimming position of the lamp. Yeah?
For that, for the Smart 48, you have your own app?
No, the Smart 48 is not using any app. The Smart 48 is, if you want, you can have the Smart 48 wireless, okay? Then we don't have this, but then we have a Kasambi integrated, okay? And then we have the Kasambi app.
So without the Kasambi app, how do you control? What is the GUI for the Smart 48?
The Smart 48, I don't need any app. The Smart 48 is simply mixing 48 volt with my dimming command.
So how do you recall the scenes or whatever?
The scenes.
If you want to create a scene and recall a scene,
You cannot create a scene. You cannot create a scene. You can
just
simply,
like an ordinary
you can simply
dimmer.
switch on and off, and you can dim. That's what you can do.
the dim is then
If
just
you want to make
actuator
scenes,
based. It's just an actuator based.
yes. If you want to make scenes, you have to go for the Kasambi
Wireless, wireless.
and then you have again a possibility to make scenes. To say, when I go home, when I arrive home, I push scene number 1. This light is 20%, this one is 8%. You can do, but you need a wireless system, the Kasambi. Without, you cannot put scenes. Okay, so this information arrives here. I can put as many as I want, yeah, but they will all work together because that's the one I'm addressing. Everything what is behind this modulator works together. And then the final one is this one here. I have again 3 wires. I have again concrete, so again I can put converters inside. This time I will use converters where there is already a Kasambi unit inside. So on board there is a Kasambi, meaning that the 48 volt coming from the driver arrives here, is set to current needed here, and if I do an action with my mobile device, then I will do the dimming here or the switching on and off of the luminaires. Yeah? The advantage that I have here in comparison with here I have 2 individual units that I can address individually with the Kasambi app. Yeah? Here I cannot address them individually. Even if I would use a wireless modulator, okay, they will work together because I'm talking to this one wireless, not to these 2. Here I'm really talking to these 2 separately. Of course it has also a price consequence, but you have more possibilities here than you have here. Yes, yes. Yeah. So this is also a unit that we have developed. It's a converter with assembly inside. Questions? This one is the cheapest one. If you put this one somewhere on the net on your 240 volt, it is working as an amplifier.
My question, so if I address bedroom and the living room, so how do you differentiate circuit wise? You know, so that if I'm in a bedroom and I switch on the light, so you just switch on the bedroom light and it won't affect the living room light. How do you do that circuit wise?
No. So you have your lights in the bedroom, for instance, they have a driver. Okay. The ones in the living room, they have another driver. Yeah. So each driver has then a Kasambi. Okay.
How much? What is the average cost of the cheapest one?
So that's how this looks. The only thing is like you can place your modules till this point. You would have seen over there that it can always have the modules till this point of place. Otherwise, if you cannot have any modules inside it, because if you see any module, can you show me a dot?
We don't have any module which is in a curved format. We have something which is all linear, so it won't fit in over there. And for all the corners, no matter it's recessed or surface mounted, you can't place anything over here. You just have to place it on the either end because the corner is something just for the aesthetic feel of it.